Hello, this is wmpyr here to show you the Lapu-Lapu Corto series of knives. Now, there's a whole bunch of different versions of this knife, and what I really wanted to do was to show you a little bit of the species, the family of this kind of style that's going on. And my focus here is going to be on the folding knives and also on the standard size. So they do have a larger size called the Magnum. They also have fixed blades, but yeah, so let me focus on the standard LLC, Lapu-Lapu Corto. So we're going to start off with the trainer. This is the training knife. This is AKA called the drone, and you know, this is the one that Professor Bram Frank says is going to take the most abuse, and he's absolutely right. From a martial arts point of view, it makes total sense that you want to make your training and experience as much as possible, and you know, go through everything, every kind of scenario that you might encounter, so that in a real life situation maybe the training was harder, so hopefully the real life situation ends up becoming easier. And yeah, that's what we aim for. You know, that may not happen, but we'd like to have that kind of mentality. So the training knife, definitely worthwhile investment. Now this one right here, the blue, is not a training knife, even though it does not have a blade. But if you look closely, unlike the drone, there is teeth all along the blade and also on the spine as well. This is, you know, to definitely get some DNA and to trap and to hook. So this one is a working self-defense tool. So this is not supposed to be for training, and it's for areas in which you cannot carry an actual knife. So that's what this one is designed for. The main difference is this part right here, this protrusion on the pommel. You see like a cord cutter or a seatbelt cutter, and then of course, you know, an area that you could use to break through glass, window, definitely like for emergency type situations. And then of course the teeth on the blade, huge difference right there. So you know, like a quick example, I could put my finger right here, and then I could just go back and forth right here. And you know, I did open a letter with this guy earlier today. Just these knives, man, they've been so fascinating. They've been so awesome. I haven't been able to put them down since I've got these. But yeah, you saw me do that right now. But with this, I do not want to do the same thing to my finger. I mean, I don't want to go back and forth like that. The teeth does make a significant difference. Also, striking. When you strike with this does have a reinforced steel area. Like you can see a chunk of steel put in there. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that right there. Okay, this one has that, but also this protrusion, man, it does make quite a bit of difference. You strike with that, it sucks. You hit like bone area, you know, it does not feel good. You hit the muscle with this, does not feel good at all. So definitely understand why they put that. And notice that it's color coded. This is red for the drone, the training, and then the blue is the working tool. Non-bladed working tool is blue. Any other color is for live blades. Okay, so next up, because of the black handle, you can immediately tell, and also because of this right here, you can feel, even in low light places, you could instantly feel and know that this is the live blade. See, the drone basically only has one right there for this braille. This has two on the working model and three right here on the live blade. So this one right here is the LLC Persian, based off of like a Persian style sword. Very, very nice. I think it's gorgeous. Really like that. Really like that blade shape. I like that it's a little upswept there, so just makes it easier for this kind of you know, if you go lead with the spine, you could immediately poke with that. I do like that. And cutting wise, a lot of times, depending on the blade shape, of course, but with a lot of blades, when you are cutting, you end up using the point of the blade. But with this one, you know, you're going to be cutting with this curved area, the belly area right there, just because the point goes way up, you know, or way back, should I say. So because of that, it definitely encourages the slashing, slicing type effect. Very, very nice. So next up, you guys have seen this one, the katana. Oh man, the katana shape, very, very nice. When I put them side by side, you could see the difference is that it's not as wide as the Persian. You know, it's a little bit more narrow on the blade shape. However, the spine is very, very thick on this guy. I mean, it goes all the way up to there, the spine. Pretty much not messed with at all. And, you know, it makes sense that they put a fuller there just because it's so thick all right here. And it has kind of like your katana blade shape, almost like American style tanto, but definitely rounded like that. Very nice blade shape. You know it's going to be well rounded, many usage for you know, stabbing type motions and also cutting type motions. It's just a well rounded blade shape. And then the next one, the last one here, this one is, man, now we're going to the spear point blade shape. And you know, I like them all. I really, really do. I really like them all. And by the way, the handles pretty much identical on all of these, okay, except for the blue crimped. This guy right here, it has that part, this extra stuff right here. None of the other ones do, as you can see. But yeah, the spear point is such a nice blade shape. I really like this notch right here, this notch right there. It just feels like it's excellent for trapping. It's a nice groove that just sets in on the limb right there. So I really like that aspect, you know, doing the Filipino martial arts and stuff works well for me. And then just because it is a spear point type shape, it widens right there, right? That's the widest part of the blade, and I feel like, you know, that's going to cause some extra damage when you get that deep there, like in a stabbing type motion. So, you know, I kind of like that. I definitely think that's super, super awesome. And also the point is a little bit definitely more centered compared to some of the other ones. Like this one is pretty much spine, extension of the spine. So, you know, your finger right here, you know where the point is because of that. And this one, it goes up swept. So it has that curvature going back up. This one over here, the point is closer to the pivot point right here. So it's right, like it's centered, you know. So that's also, all that is preference, but you know, it changes things a little bit, and it's definitely a nice feel. For me, I do dig that. And for a fanboy like me, we have not seen the spear point shape since the legendary Spyderco gunting. So it's really nice to see this spear point blade shape make a comeback. So for me, I'm like super excited because of that. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys here the family, the species that is pretty much the gunting knife. But in this case, what you saw here is all of these are in the LLC family, the Lapu-Lapu corto. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.